This is our complete implementation of the game suite with main page and 3 games. Let me log in first. And login. This is our main page with team info and game selection icons. The icons are indeed clickable. As I only have 2048 on my computer, my teammate will take it from here and show you the actual games we implemented.
So this right here that you're looking at right now is Connect 4, and we can see that there are multiple columns that are indicated by the cursor and highlighted in light yellow as I hover over it. And each time I click, a red or a yellow circle will drop down as if we're playing a normal game of Connect 4. And I can continue to do this until a winner is decided. And as you can tell, this is a very beginning product for what our Connect 4 will look like in the future. It will definitely look a lot better than this, but this is what we have so far. And yeah, we'll continue to improve on it. This game uses circles from the JavaFX package, and we created a specific disk class that extends circles as our structure. And it uses a backing structure of 2D arrays. For our second game, our team worked on 2048. Here is a display of a current 2048 game where the player can choose to move up, down, left, and right using the arrow keys or by also pressing the controls at the bottom. Each time the player moves, a random untaken space is chosen and a 2 is added there to keep filling up the board. As the rules of the 2048 game state, similar numbers will be added, and the game ends when the player fills up the entire board. Again, this game does not look very pretty right now, as of now, but our team will continue to work on it and improve it going forward. There's also an indicator at the top that shows how many points the player currently has, and there's also a button for the player to restart and start a new game.
This is our implementation of Game 3 Blackjack. It has a relatively simple but very straightforward interface. At start, the season start, player gets 2 cards, the dealer gets 2 cards, but one of the cards the dealer gets is face down, so we just make it invisible. So right now player has 2 cards, well, I have played 2 cards, that's an ace and a jack. Ace definitely can't be considered as 11 right now because that would be over 21, and that's an instant lose. So if I consider it as 1 and jack is 11, that's 12. I think my chances are pretty good if I take 1 more. It's not gonna go over 21, I hope. Let's take more. Oh, it's cool, it's a 6. That totals up to 18. Yeah, pretty close. Don't want to take more risks. So I'm just gonna stay. Draw is 18. Draw is better than lose. So this time I have a 6 and a 7, and dealer has that calls an 11. I do have a better chance of getting to 21, but I don't know what kind of cards dealer has, so I'm gonna take 1 more just to try my luck. 9. Okay, that's it. End of the game. We implemented the single responsibility principle, and as you can see right here, well, even though I only have partial files, there are GUI.java and algo2048.java. In GUI.java, there are a bunch of codes that purely does visuals, and in algo2048, there are a bunch of functions, and their pure use in our game is to do the actual implementation of the movements, such as start the game, initialize it, and generate a random location to put in the next 2 of 4 in 2048. And that is an example of the single responsibility principle that we implemented.